Guys, I have not updated you guys in a hot minute when it comes to trying to find another job. So, if you didn't watch the other video, I quit my job back in May 8th to be exact, and it's basically August 1st. You know, it's like July 30th, so August 1st. And I've been unemployed for the last 3 months. I have my MBA in Healthcare Administration, I have my advanced certificate in Nursing Home Administration, and I have almost, I want to say like 7.5, 8 years of work experience in healthcare, and I can't get a job offer to save my life. Like, I did have one job offer before I quit, and it was as an office lead, but they only wanted to pay me like $19.50, and I wasn't doing that, obviously. Like, before I quit, I was an administrative assistant too in graduate medical education, and I was making like $25.30, something like that. So why would I take a pay cut of that much money? Especially with being more educated now than I was when I first started as an administrative assistant. Like, why would I do that? So I've gone to so many interviews. I've gone to interviews at hospitals, nursing homes, clinics, and I've had callbacks for interviews too. So it's not just I'm going to an interview, never hearing from them again. Like, I have done multiple rounds of interviews, and I'm just not getting job offers. Like, I had this one place say that they wanted me, and, you know, I went through the whole process, HR said they'd get back to me with next steps. 2 days later, I'm getting a call that they went with someone else. And then, you know, the hiring manager's saying to me, you know, we see you going on to do bigger and better things. Like, bruh. So since then, I've had an interview at a hospital as an executive assistant. I'm still waiting to hear back on that. I had an interview at the same nursing home that I'm going to right now for a recruiter position a few weeks ago. They didn't give it to me, but honestly, I didn't want it. I was overqualified. Like, the HR girl interviewing me, she was telling me her task and what she does is what I was doing over in graduate medical education. So I was overqualified, you know, and the pay wasn't that good, you know. But right now, I'm going back to that nursing home today for an interview as an assistant administrator. So that's like really, really good, you know. The salary is between $80,000 to $95,000, which is awesome. I know I'm not going to get an offer because lack of experience, you know what I mean? But I do have the education, and I do learn fast, pick up things fast, very professional when I'm actually in the office. So we'll see how it goes. I'm really not looking forward to it, if I'm being honest. I just want to cut the BS. You know, you go into an interview, it's so fake. They ask you dumbass questions. It's like, I don't care. You know, tell me about a time when. It's like, but shut up. I don't care. I don't. Like, just like, look at my skills and my qualifications. Like, why we got to do this back and forth stuff. But anywho, the outfit I'm wearing today, I decided to go get a new outfit to look more professional. And everything is from JCPenney's. And actually, on sale, I think I bought this top for like $10, pants for like $40, which was a steal. I'm wearing my Tommy Hilfiger heels, which are the most uncomfortable things ever. I wore them from the last interview, didn't know I was climbing up a hill, going halfway through a hospital, going over a bridge, not even kidding, and my feet were fucking busted, like busted. So I like wrapped my feet up today, hoping that, you know, my feet don't get busted. I don't think I'm walking that far because I've been there before. But anywho, it is going to be very interesting to be in the interview because this nursing home is not rated well per CMS. You know, a good nursing home it's a 5-star rating, you know, and this nursing home is rated a 1. The staffing is a 1. I think like the safety or whatever was a 1. Quality measures or something was a 2, but like that's bad. Like, I've worked in skilled nursing homes before that I thought that like they were understaffed, okay, you know, and they were rated like 2 or a 3. So to be a 1 is, that ain't good. So if they ask me in this interview again, like they did last time, and caught me off guard saying, what do you know about this, you know, organization? I'm gonna say, well, you were fined $110,000 a few months ago. So I'm gonna tell them that. Anywho, I guess we should get going. It's, I don't even know what time it is, but the interview starts at noon, so let's go. Literally trying not to break my neck right now. It's very difficult. And these fucking heels. So I'm obviously back from my interview, and let's go over what the fuck happened. So I got there, and the person who was supposed to interview me, the administrator, was not there. So this other chick jumped in and did the interview. I think she was like a director or something. One, if I'm being interviewed for an assistant administrator position, why would you not just reschedule the interview if the administrator is not going to be there, like they did yesterday? Like, I would be working directly with the administrator. Why wouldn't I be interviewed by the administrator, okay? Anywho, interview only lasted like 22 minutes. Not good. And I'm sitting there. She's not really discussing anything regarding my resume or anything like that. And looking back, I should have focused more on like my financial background and all that jazz and managerial experience, but I didn't, because like she wasn't asking me that. She was asking me other things, so I was just focusing really on that. And she asked me, she's like, you know, do you think you're gonna have a problem going back to long-term care because you haven't been in there in a while? And I'm like, no. In my experience in long-term care, literally, like, if I was to stay in long-term care when I first started when I was 18, I would have not made as nearly as much money that I have, you know, because they pay employees shit. Let's be straight up. If you do not work in administration or whatever, in a long-term care facility, you are making garbage, and that's just how it is. And, you know, I looked at other jobs for the last, I don't even know, 5 years, and nursing homes, and they want to pay $13, $12, $14. No, I was making like almost 26 in GME. Why would I work at a nursing home? I wanted to say that so bad, but I didn't. And then she was like, you know, we have more people that have applied that are more experienced than you, da da da. And in my head, I'm like, you guys are a 1-star facility. I walked in, and while I was waiting for my interview, the lady at the front desk was speaking to another coworker about how she's currently on a 10-day stretch working all day. And in my interview, the lady was talking about, yeah, you know, we're really looking for someone to get their hands dirty or whatever. You know, there's nothing in this building that I wouldn't do myself, whether that be dining or I don't fucking know, any department, or, you know, if I had to be a receptionist, blah, blah, blah. And in my head, I'm like, okay, then go fucking man the front desk. So this lady, who's literally, I can see that she's exhausted, can go home and rest because she's been working for 10 days straight. But anywho, I didn't say that, obviously, because whatever. I know I'm not going to get the job, nor do I care. So, it is what it is, and it's not what it's not. So, let's talk next steps. I personally, I'm going on vacation soon. I'm leaving the country. Pieces. So, I don't really care about getting another interview at this moment in time, if I'm being honest, because I'm leaving in a few weeks, and I'm going to be gone for a couple of weeks out of the country, so I don't really care. And, you know, I applied to, I think my last job last week, which was this assistant administrator position, and they had no other really good jobs in this area at this moment in time. I usually check on a weekly basis, but I think I'm just going to take a break from applying to jobs, because by the time I apply and then get a call back, I'm going to be in a different country. So I might as well just wait till I get back, you know what I mean? So anywho, that's how today's job interview went. Woo!